I'm Kwai Chi, and this is the Sony Bravia KDL32EX403. Now, I got this TV because I've been using an old style CRT for a long time now, probably 10 years. So I have finally gone digital for the reason that I want to be able to use both my computer down there to use my TV as a monitor, and also was interested in Freeview HD so that I can watch the forthcoming World Cup in full HD for free without having to pay for a Sky HD subscription or a FreeSat box and receiver. Box and receiver, I meant the dish and receiver. So let's have a look around the TV. It's 32 inches. It's quite sleek. It's got no speakers showing. It's just got a Sony bar down here with a small red light, and it's got Bravia written on the top. It's got a slow profile, a low profile, sorry, down at the bottom here, with very small gap between the footrest and the actual television. You can mount it on the wall too. It comes with the stand attachment already separated, so you can just mount it straight onto the wall with the standard Visa screws on the back. So let's have a look around this telly. If I just show you the back of the television here, we've got a PC card slot there for subscription, top-up TV, that kind of stuff. We've got a USB port which you can, which is Wi-Fi ready. That means you can put a USB Wi-Fi dongle on to connect up to your Wi-Fi network. My Wi-Fi network is right here, so I've actually just plugged it into the back straight here. There's a connection already there, so if you want a wired LAN connection or a secure wired connection, that's the place to put it. There's two HDMI slots here, component cords there. There is a headphone slot over here. There's two SCART lead slots here, one for your aerial, for your HD digital TV, Freeview. Some more component stuff here, network, your VGA, HDMI for your computer or for another device, and another normal HDMI. The HDMI for your computer also comes with a normal 3.5 jack sound thing. So that's in there too. What else is here? There is some sort of sound thing. There's optical out as well for good sound to your speakers. Okay, so if I just put that back there. Over on this side, there's just on-off switch, program, up and down volume, change of different sources, so like that HDMI thing and the VGA things are all different sources of input, so you can change between different sources. And there's a home button. We'll get to all of that in a second. Let me just put that back here. Okie dokie. So let's turn this baby on and see what this thing is all about. Comes with a cool remote control. The remote allows you to well, control other Sony products like your PlayStation 3 or your Blu-ray player, all on one remote control, as long as it's probably this year's model or something. It's got an on-off switch at the back. I think that switches all your products on and off at the same time. It's also got an on-off switch here which I think is just for the TV. I'm not 100% sure on that. To change the batteries, you just slide it up and there's your batteries. That's quite a cool little feature. So let's turn this baby on. Turn it on, and it takes a little while to power up, and then it comes up with a little Sony symbol, and then it goes straight into my source, which is my computer. This is quite cool. You can see that it's 1080p. There's this, my Windows desktop. It fully takes use of all of the space here. My Windows bar is right at the bottom. That is all quite cool. If we look at the source, we can go to TV, and it goes straight to my digital TV. That's playing at 579i, HDMI 1. That goes to my Skybox, which isn't turned on at the moment. HDMI 4, which is my computer, which you saw just now. AV1 is my Sky. In fact, I think HDM4 is my DVD player, which isn't turned on. I have everything on standby to save electricity for the good of the world and for the good of my electricity pocket. Well, this is my Wii on the component. AV2. I don't remember what I have that to, but you know, there are plenty of connections. It's very easy to get from one thing to another. Now here's another cool feature, the home button. If I hit the home button, it goes to where I last went on. So my different outputs or inputs. Can choose from your analog channels, so it's given me a list of all the analog channels that I have available. Digital channels, it goes through all of the digital channels I have available. There is a TV guide as well. All you have to do is hit guide when you're on the TV thing. The EPG is very, very fast, just like this. It's very fast. It's telling me what program is up next, and I'm hitting the down button and it's responding straight away. Now, I've played with a lot of televisions in the last few years, and I can tell you that most televisions have some sort of lag, whereas this really, really doesn't. It's really, really quick. There's so many Freeview channels. Unfortunately, for some reason, I'm on the Crystal Palace transmitter, which has the HD signal, but for some reason I'm not picking up those signals, so I don't know whether it's something wrong with my television, something wrong with the signal, something wrong with how to tune it in. But because this is a very new model of television, there isn't much support to tell me whether it's a transmitter or the TV or what have you. But I'm sure that will get fixed. There's software updates that come to the television, and it updates all the firmware and software on there, so that's quite cool. There's a Love Film subscription, so if you rent DVDs at the moment from Love Film, if you have an unlimited subscription, you can also view films on here for free. Otherwise you can pay for video on demand. There's YouTube. This is really cool. This is a really cool feature. If I just go into YouTube, it just brings up a search, and I've just done a search recently for myself. Click on myself. There's a video I did reviewing Dragon Naturally Speaking. Click on that. It hooks up via the internet, and my video will now play over here. I click on it.
Hi, I'm Kwai Chi, and this is
my video in full 1080p.
I just got this because
and now you can use this remote control to fast forward to a certain point in the video. Just fast forward and then hit that like a remote, like a fast forward, rewind, play.
Import, export your user files.
So this is quite cool, playing in full 1080p. it will upscale the video from whatever the source, the highest source was, to 1080p. This was a 1080p video and it's playing in full 1080p, so it hasn't had to upscale it, but it's playing the best quality file. Okay. Thank you, dude. Okay.
Phrases it correctly into the
okay,
sentence.
Okay.
And that way it can put in commas and full stops.
Okay, let's click on Blip TV. Get rid of me for a second there. There's Blip TV. This is what most of the other video channel things look like on this video service on Sony Bravia. You just go into certain videos, video topics, and you just click on it, and then it will come up with more videos, like a subcategory of the main category video, and you click on it and it plays a video. There's Ford models, that's quite random, just lots of models talking about different random stuff. No, they don't get naked. Daily Motion, it's not the full Daily Motion thing, it's just like that Blip TV where they just show you a small selection of different things. Maybe that will change in the future. Howcast.com, again they only have about 20 videos on there. On Networks, the same kind of thing. Golf Link teaches you a few different tips. Livestrong gives you some exercise stuff. eHow is a bit like that other Howcast thing. And some movie trailers which you can just watch for free. Singing Fool, this is like music videos from people you've never ever heard of. Podcasts, this is just a small selection of different pod feeds. Videocasts, same thing, it's a very small selection, so you can't just go and search for your own stuff. There's a couple of German channels on here too. And this is a really cool feature too. DLNA, I can't remember what it stands for, but it's basically your home network. If you've got lots of computers in your home with Vista, with Windows Media Player 11, or Windows 7 with Windows Media Player 12 or above, it will be DLNA compatible. And what that means is the videos and the music and the photos that you have on your Windows Media Player playlists, you will be able to view on here too. When a computer is not turned on, it appears like this, like a little extraterrestrial dude. When the PC is on, it looks like this. And if I click on that, and I click on all video, I've got one on my computer, on my laptop at the moment, and it's a Convert Garden video I did a while back for a feature film. So if I just click on that, this was shot at 1080p, and it will just have this video up in full 1080p.
Today we're going to have a look at Convert Garden. At the moment we're in Leicester Square.
And this is feeding right now straight from my laptop, which is in another room at the moment.
We have the West End of London.
So there you go. So same kind of thing with the music. There's lots of different radio stations on National Public Radio. It's not live radio. If you want live radio, you can just listen to that on your digital Freeview. This is pre-recorded radio stuff, mainly from the States. Music again from the different computers. There is one track from the Bravia music thing too. Okay, so we've now got music here, or music, and I've got some Alexandra Burke stuff on here, and it just plays on its own track thing. It's got its own software driver thing. You may notice this interface if you've got a PlayStation 3. It looks very similar. It works in very much the same way. Photos again, same thing. You can either load it off your USB stick, or you can load it straight off your computer, off your playlist. So I go on here and I look for a particular folder. There's some different photos on here of different things. There's someone who used to work for me. Lots of settings here to change your display, your sound. It's very extensive. The picture, you can change the gamma, you can change all sorts of stuff. It's very, very cool. You can change, you've got an ambient sensor, I almost forgot about that. If the light in the room gets darker, the screen gets darker. When there's lots of light coming in from outside and you can't see the screen, it will put a bit more power through, and it will glow up a bit brighter too. There's also power saving feature, so the TV will turn itself off if it doesn't think you're watching stuff for a while. That's also very cool. Also on this picture thing, where you can see all the different settings here. There's also this thing called Scene. If I go out into a screen here, if I hit the button Scene, it will come up with lots of different features for me to choose from, depending on the kind of feed that I'm getting through at that current time. So if I'm getting, if I'm watching a movie, it will automatically detect a few different things for me to choose from. If I choose cinema, it plays at 24p, sorry, at 24 frames per second, and progressive too, that's the P. It'll play at 1080p still, up to 1080p, but it will give it that filmic look, that slow refresh rate, which gives it a really filmic mood. Sport, you can see the action quite fast. Game, you get a fast response time, so you get less lag, good for gaming on your Wii or your PlayStation or off your computer. That's pretty much it. It's a pretty action-packed television. If I go to my TV, it defaults on digital.
You two switcheroo.
And if I hit the
stop. That is it, people. Nobody move. I'm gonna get a picture.
If I hit the guide button, oh, I hit the wrong HDMI. If I hit the guide button,
even though our skyline was only made of cardboard, it seemed to last longer than we did.
you can see it's very extensive. You can see quite far into the future. Very far into the future. I think it's 7 days. Yeah, 7 days. So it's very, very extensive.
That's right. You've each got some neurons, but you have to use
okay,
those
so if I
We have
just pause up. That's me. I'm me. This was the Sony Bravia TV. It's the 32-inch 403 of the EX range. There's also the NX, and there's also another range, like a 3D range. I definitely would recommend this TV. It's fully feature packed. It's very, very cool. There's so much you can do with it. The picture is great. It upscales all the pictures really well. I've used TVs as monitors before, and it looked really blocky. It made all the graphics look really blocky. this makes everything look really sharp. I mean, look at this picture. This still picture just looks really, really sharp. I would give this a 9 out of 10. It's very rare for me to give a television this high a rating, but this TV is really amazing. It's worth every single penny. I've used cheaper TVs before with lower resolutions, the same resolution. They don't look as good, they don't, either in styling physically or the picture that they give, but this is the full package, the real deal. Everything you would want. Use it as a monitor for your computer, use it to play stuff off your other laptops around the house. It's just got everything you could possibly want. It's even got picture-in-picture, I almost forgot. If I hit options and I go picture options, oh okay, it's not on here. Anyway, it's got picture-in-picture. It's got picture and picture, so you have a picture here and a picture here, and you can choose the sound source. That's also very cool. I use that from when I use the TV as my monitor, and it obviously doesn't work on this Bravia TV thing. But look at that, you can skip chapters and stuff. I didn't even know you could do that. Well, this was me. That is me. This is the Sony Bravia TV. Until next time, take care.